Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're going to be taking a look at mono green ramp in Thomas format. And we've done something similar to this before with the Flare Up Cultivation, Arboro Grazer, and Kamiya Bamboo Groves. But now it's a little bit interesting because there is an easier to cast payoff, which is this card called Ugin Eye of Storms. When you cast a spell, exile up to one target permanent that's one or more colors. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, exile up to one target permanent that's one or more colors. So the moment you cast it, you can exile a colored card on the battlefield, and then you could even +0 to add 3 mana to play another card that turn, such as Karn or the One Ring. You can also cast Kha'Zix Command for X=0 to exile another card because of the passive. And being a colorless card and a 7 on a card means that we can abuse Ugin's Labyrinth, but we can also channel into Ugin as well. Just think about channeling into Ugin on turn 2. That is instantly game winning. Otherwise, the +2 on the Ugin lets you draw a card and gain life, which is really cool because now you suddenly have a life gain in the deck, which didn't exist before. And the ultimate lets you search for any number of colorless non-land cards, exile them, and then, until the end of the turn, you may cast those cards without paying their mana cost. So, if you uptick twice with the Ugin, you're going to be able to tutor 4 and cast the Emrakul, the One Ring, the Karn, Kha'Zix Command, in turn also activating the passive every time you cast it. So, this card is honestly really insane, and the fact that it also synergizes very well with the Ugin's Labyrinth is really the selling point. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas Weasel 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Nice Arboreal Grazer. Ooh. Hold up. Okay, I could be greedy like this. Insane. I don't think I need another forest. Mardu energy. Is playing this out even good? I'm gonna say probably not. Wow. What a hit. Yeah, very lucky. So I can do Kha'Zix Command for 4. Draw doesn't make sense because of a Juggernaut, so... Oh, they have another one. In my turn... So I could get my 6 back. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. I'll just leave up 2 creatures.
I am the master. I see no threat that inside.
I mean, that's insane.
Vital to success.
Great Thoughtseize. Okay, let's plus. And then play the Karn.
One step in strategy.
Minus. Let's grab a Torpor Orb. Let's also get rid of Amped Raptor here.
I grant you a boon.
Cadonian Nightmare. There's probably nothing in there. Okay. First look at Ugin. Already really, really good. Already feeling really good. And as for the sideboard, that's the best part. You don't sideboard. Ooh, what's going on? Where? Why do I have to do that? Why do I have to mulligan that much? Amped Raptor. How are they so lucky with Amped Raptor? They're just so lucky, you know. Shifting Woodland. Maybe this game we're just... Maybe we're just attacking with the Shifting Woodland like 2 times and win the game. I don't know. I guess we're just playing Juggernaut plus Arboreal Grazer here. So this was opponent has an Orcish Bowmaster, which isn't good. Static Prison. I don't think I'm gonna be alive, right? Yeah, we're just not fast enough. Not to mention we had to mulligan to 5. And opponent did get lucky twice with the Amped Raptor, so let's hope that they don't get lucky with the Amped Raptor yet again. I could technically like Ugin's Lab and then draw a card with the Kha'Zix command and, you know, scry. No, you can't scry actually. Hmm. We're getting pretty unlucky. Yeah, we're actually kind of getting unlucky here. I'm not really confident if I can win by playing out the Emrakul for 13. Channel into Emrakul? Maybe. Maybe that's like not that bad. I don't think I can go Emrakul plus 1 ring. It sucks that we had to mulligan this many times just to see anything. Like, it's crazy. I don't think we can play 1 ring. That's too risky. We probably don't want to play a land. Oh, I can play a land and then fetch nothing. Protection from instant speed. I will play the land and then fetch nothing. And I'll probably just... Do I want to use the swords? Like, it still gains them life. I don't know. We'll call it at that. Now let's hope that they don't get lucky with the Ampharopter yet again. That'd be kind of cheating, I would say. Yeah, that'd be kind of cheating. Got a Juggernaut. All right. GG's opponent. Boom. Yeah, look at that. Like, this deck has some issues, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it shouldn't be this bad, but I'm just having so much issue finding the correct colors, getting the lands. I'm just mulliganing way too much every single game. I'm probably gonna get now stuck with this hand because, I don't know, it could just be one of those days where you're just bound to fail. No matter what you do, could be just one of those days.
Teamwork.
Yeah. I feel more safe if I had the other Ugin, but I don't. Yeah, but I don't.
Hunt down the deceivers! To me!
So I can't go Malone and Rumble if I... So I have to go Karn to kind of stall, get a Pithing Needle or something.
I will fight. If we must fight, I do not intend to lose.
Whoa, what was that? Okay, I mean, that's fine. It could have been worse.
Only hurt
Yeah, I think it could have been way worse than Blood Moon.
operations were wrong.
I can't, however, cast the Kazakh's Commando. Yeah, I can. Technically. I can do Kazakh's Command here for X equals 1. So many amped raptors. Actually, do I even want to do that? I am taking a lot of damage if I don't Kazakh's Command here. Emrakul. Good card. Probably just play Emrakul then. Yeah, I'll just play Emrakul. Okay, that's good enough. And we go again. If I just had one more land, this would have been sick. And I can go channel into like Emrakul instantly. Is this worth gambling? I don't think so. A fairly similar hand, I would say. Yeah. I really need another green source. Oh, they got super punished. So I could just go Karn immediately. Grab what though? I don't have one ring.
I will fight. Sleeper agents walk among us.
I could grab a Chalice, I could grab a Torpor, but we just saw Flage. Do I want to have a Flage on the other side? Worm Coil Engine is kind of out of question at the moment. Might be Torpor Orb. Okay. Malevolent Rumble. I do need another land. Like a forest. Maybe the Torpor was actually not the correct choice there. Then again, I also want one ring as well. Hard to say. I feel like I'm kind of behind.
Innovation is our advantage. We must regroup and reconsider.
I just can't get green mana for this channel. It's just too difficult. Insane. Yeah, we finally got it, but might be a little bit too late because there might need to be like potentially a balance between the 8 mana Ugin and the 7 mana Ugin. Because like right now, like what am I gonna do? Like I don't know. This Emrakul is currently Karn, 11 Rumble, enchantment creature, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Emrakul is 8 mana. So if I channel for 8, might be worth it actually. It wasn't over yet, my friend. It's not bad. Also kind of not good. Well, let's hope we get a green land next turn. So I could just cycle and then hopefully they don't have a Juggernaut Peddler and win the game, but I don't know. Like, do I want to give them a treasure plus, like, whatever? I just don't think so. Like, they're gonna gain, like, insane tempo, might be able to play, like, 3 creatures down. I think this is safer. Okay, so it's a Bowmaster. Well, there it is. Wait, what? I think opponent messed up. They took the wrong card. I might just play both. I'm only taking 14 damage. Actually, 13 damage.
I grant you a boon. Equilibrium must be restored.
And I'm gaining life as well.
Insight is vital to success.
I mean, sometimes it's so nasty. Okay. The most insane Kha'Zix command known to man. Okay. Well, I think we do it. I think we just do it. I'm only taking 10 damage. 9 damage. Yeah, 10 damage. I'll probably just get rid of a Guide of Souls here. Or should I just do it next turn? I take 3 damage. I mean, their hand is kind of insane. Why did you surrender? Oh, because I can just make them take 3 damage and then attack and they're dead, and then we get rid of a God of Souls. I've been getting a lot of channels today. Like, I rarely get to cast channel, but every time it's my opening hand. It's weird. It's definitely a weird feeling. Similar deck, I'm assuming. What can I do with the Karn? Oh, am I dead? Okay, never mind. Okay, sure. Let's go practice. Channel. Play the Karn.
I battled with a better to fight alongside friends than against them.
I'll play Ugin.
Preparation. You, my prep. If my intervention.
What should I get?
is required,
Show and tell?
so be it.
This is a show and tell deck, right? I think I'll just grab Disruptor Flute, but they already have like so much mana. Is there Stonebrain? There is not. No Stonebrain. Guess I'll just grab Bubble then.
I know many arcane rituals. One step in the stratagem.
I mean, I guess I have Ugin.
Fate flows as easily.
Emrakul can't cast that. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's maybe even... Wait a minute. Are they actually playing Belcher? They could be on Belcher. Yeah, my opponent could be on Belcher. It's hard to cut the Ugin, right? Because you need this for Ugin's lab. Normally, I would want to cut the 6, but they're running Commandeer. Maybe something like that. Too slow. Okay, so this is Mono Blue Belcher. I should have actually put the Phyrexian Scrapyard down because I have a Kha'Zix command. Blast Zone. Commandeer. I was afraid of that, but let's hope They don't have another commandeer or something like that. Mana drain this time. Maybe I should have gone one ring because Karn is really strong against that deck. But it seemed like they just had everything this time anyway, so wow, they even play counterspell. We could just win out of the blue if I get an Emrakul next turn. Ha! Wait, oh no, that doesn't do it. It has to be next turn. Darn. That doesn't look good. Wait, they have an island. Huh? It's not a Belcher deck? It's not a Belcher deck. Oh, they got saved because they have a flyer now. Okay. Actually, no, because Emrakul has Trample, they're dead. What a card. Okay, sometimes lucky, sometimes not, you know. It'd be like that. Yeah, Sink into Stupor wouldn't work on Emrakul because of protection. I think that's a mulligan. Man. Can I keep this? It's like just really good if I just get one land. Can I just get one land, please? Like, one green land, please. One time. I'm not asking for much. I've been mulliganing way too much today. I've been a good boy. Let me see that green land. Oh. I mean, it's a land. I'm sad. I'm sad. Would have been so good if I got a green land there. Greenland? Oh! That's so sick. So they're gonna, you know, they're gonna Juggernaut next turn. Wait a minute. Is it even good? Playing the Kami here? Isn't it just better to get 2 lands here. Like, I don't have a land to play next turn. If I flare now, I put 2 lands over the course of 2 turns. If I Kami here, I put 2 lands over the course of 2 turns. So, this is just straight up better. They have to take away the channel, but they might take away the Ugin. I don't know why people do that. I mean, I get why, because it's hidden, right? It's hidden. Okay, that's why. Okay, sure. You got me there. I mean, Ugin's kinda coming. They could have some counter spells though. It seems like most of their land base is like blue. It would be a shame if they have a counter spell though. Would be a shame. Another reanimate. I think I have to get rid of the Psychic Frog, probably. This is like an immediate threat. Ah, Flare of Denial. Come on. Come on. I guess I should have gotten rid of a Elmerk. Hmm. Six. Darn. I mean, we've ramped. We just need to top deck, like, cards, basically. Yeah, we just need to top deck cards. Easy top deck. Let's see it. Let's see that top deck. Emrakul. Ugin. Shifting Woodland. Nothing in there. No way you play a Tishana's Tidebinder. Wow. Now I've seen everything. Now I've seen everything. I'm probably dead. To a Yorion deck, of all things. Like they just had it all. You know? They just had it all. Speaking of having it all, I have all the lands. Yeah, sometimes like Yorion decks can kind of feel like if they get lucky, it can feel like they have everything every single time because they just have so many different cards in their deck. So like if they get lucky, they can just draw every answer possible. Brainstorm. Oh, that is so good.
I advise sleeper agents walk among us. Be careful who you trust.
Yeah, that is really good. So we have 5 mana. What can we do with the 5 mana?
We must.
I could chalice for 1 so that opponent can't like... maybe I just chalice for 1. So they can't reanimate, things like that. Emrakul. You know what? Yeah. Ketramos.
I will guide Dominaria's fate.
The card that I'm worried about is the... There's like a 2-mana card. So I can... yeah, okay, I have a plan. So... Exile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get another Ketramos out. And we're just gonna, you know, just get rid of this Ketramos here. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, Torpor Orb actually might be really strong against this deck. Thinking about it. I should have grabbed a Torpor Orb. Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing. They play Tishana's Tidebinder too, like... I'll probably just go directly into a Kha'Zix command. Yeah, I'll just Kha'Zix command here. They just have everything. Yori on deck, by the way. Emrakul. I think I should just tuck it under, right? Just to be safe. Elia. Yeah, it can definitely sometimes feel like they just have everything because it's a Yorion deck. That's kind of annoying. They can exile Kha'Zix command. Yeah, we might actually lose here. That's bad. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Emrakul costs 8 mana right now. I think we still do it because we could get a land and just be able to cast it. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, that's a really good start. We got a 1 ring. It's a fantastic start. Into a Kha'Zix command. Sucks that we actually didn't get a land though. Because of Emperor Bones, it's pretty important that we get a land every single turn. Yeah, we're gonna need to draw into another 1 ring, Ugin, things like that. Man, that was it, right? Like, we could have won the game there if I just cast the Emrakul. Sucks that we weren't able to. I would put an enchantment in there. Pretty close game we got here. Oh, that's a funny thing that they're trying to do. Sure. They've already used Spell Pierce. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to, you know, play another Spell Pierce. But I guess there's no point in not playing around it. We are taking damage from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we're taking a lot of damage. We might have to get rid of the Catrimose. They got a lot of good stuff here. I think 5 is enough, right? Yeah, just trying to be safe. They could have, you know, another Spell Pierce. I think they might. Because considering that they're drawing pretty well this entire match. Probably Kha'Zix Command again. They could have... It seems like they might have like another Reanimate. Okay, so they had a Spell Snare. Play around the Spell Pierce. What a game. What a game. So we have a Kindred, Instant Speed, Sorcery, Land, Creature. So currently the Eldrazi is like 8 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7. We can probably block with this. There goes another Catrimose. Come on, put the Yorion back into your hand. Do it. Do it. It was an Orcish Bowmaster. I mean, it's actually kind of annoying. I can't even draw now. And they have another Catrimose. My god. My god. I can kill the Felia. How do I make this like so much worse for them? So I can attack with the Felia, bounce the Orcish Bowmaster, killing its own Orcish Bowmaster? Lair of Denial. Attack with you. I'll bounce the Orcish Bowmaster. Oh, I think I'm dead. I didn't think about the token that it's gonna generate. Not like this. Oh, maybe I could have also... Darn, such a close game. Alright, GG's. A very close game. Alright, so we got to Mythic with this deck. We lost one game to Yorion Bant Blank, and we also lost 2 games to the turn 1 Sorin deck. The turn 1 Sorin deck seems pretty hard to beat, especially if they went first. I played 10 games, 7-3, not bad. Definitely not bad. But I will say, I got off to a pretty bad start, having to mulligan a bunch of times, a lot of 0 land hands, and I was kind of questioning myself whether or not the deck is even good. But I think I just got hit by the variance, had a pretty bad time at the start. Having to mulligan all the way down to 4 doesn't help either. And the reasons why I had to mulligan a lot was not only because I was trying to find a singular land, but a lot of the times when you have a hand like Kami or Arboreal Grazer, there comes a point where I get stuck with hands like Phyrexian Scrapyard, Ugin's Lab, and Snow-Covered Waste. And because of that, I'm forced to mulligan because I can't cast my Arboreal Grazer or Kami to put another land down. Or let's say I get Flare Up Cultivation hand, and then I didn't have Arboreal Grazer or Kami. So then I'm forced to mulligan, and then I see a hand with, Ugin's Labyrinth, but then I don't see Emrakul plus Ugin and nothing else. Like we don't have Arboreal Grazer or Kami or Flare Up Cultivation hand. Then I'm forced to mulligan. So the deck requires a lot of combos to ramp, hence you're going to be mulliganing a lot. And couple that with, not being able to find land at all. I had a bunch of hands today with the 0 land hand or 1 land hand, which wasn't keepable. So coupled all that in, what you get is a deck where it's highly inconsistent, in my opinion, and it's very high rolly. Sometimes you get the nuts with the Arboreal Grazer, Kami, and Flare of Cultivation, and you just kind of win the game because you can play Karnat on turn 2, especially if you went first. Like, that is not fair when that happens, but like I said, it's a 3-card combo, Grazer, Flare, plus a Forest, and sometimes, like, because you only play 8 copies of 7+ mana cards, it's also kind of hard to get the Ugin's Labyrinth off, in my opinion, especially out on turn 1. Not that you need to Ugin's Labyrinth on turn 1, but at the least, you should be able to get the Ugin's Labyrinth down on turn 2 if you didn't start with Arboreal Grazer or Cultivation. Today, my mulliganing has been very inconsistent. However, we got a lot of value off of channel today, which is crazy because this is just a one-of, but a lot of my starting hand started off something like a channel, copy of Colorless Land, and Forest, for instance. So now I'm just looking for another copy of a Forest, which is another difficulty in itself as well. Thankfully, I was able to cast a channel multiple times today without having to run into the mana issues too much. Like I said, there's a lot of problems with the deck, and it can be sometimes very dicey. Something that can be easily fixed is if we have something like an Eldrazi Temple. Now you can cast the Kha'Zix command a little bit easier in early turns, so you don't have to mulligan as much. And something that this deck could add instead of maybe 6 is a Sowing Myco spawn if we do have an Eldrazi spawn as well. There's definitely room to improve, I think. I think the 6 is okay, right? The 6 is okay, but I think there could be a better card that we can play instead of 6. But that's really my honest opinion with the deck. The deck was cool when it worked. When it didn't, it felt kind of awful. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.